Hey guys, welcome back to another Virgo Girl recommendation. And today's recommendation is Iceman by none other than Drake. Listen, I'm going to start off this video by saying I think this project is simply amazing. Amazing. I love it. So I'm just going to start it off that way so there's no guessing. You don't have to, we're not going to play those kind of games where we wait to the end to give our opinion. That is my opinion. But I'm going to go a little deeper. Now, I don't know about you or how your life has been going, but for me, things haven't been normal since 2019. I feel like I have been in recovery mode since 2020. I just don't feel like I ever got my footing after the whole um, pandemic and just everything, just everything that happened then. And then now, fast forward to now, I just feel like there's so much going on every day that it's just so hard. Like mentally, I'm mentally drained. I personally have not been able to listen to music in a way that I did in the past. I know that sounds weird, but it's kind of like a mental thing. Like I mentally haven't been in a state to listen to music and enjoy it. And music is something that got me through pretty much every hard time in my life since I was a kid. I have always loved music and connected with music, but there was some kind of mental block where I couldn't enjoy music anymore the way I used to. I would put on music and then I turn it off. It's just so weird. My relationship with music changed so much over the last 5 years or so. Then I get this project dropping, Iceman. And, all of the people, the haters that just simply don't like Drake were saying things about the project, like, oh, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. There's just so many naysayers. And you know what's so weird about social media? If you let it, that could really sway you. Because I'm going to be honest, I was thinking at first, I don't know. I kind of like was thinking, I don't know about this project, how it's going to be, because there were so many haters. And one day I decided, well, not one day, when he dropped it, I think I did not listen. Did I? It wasn't the first day. I mean, yeah, the first day I didn't really listen, like exactly at midnight. But the next day I listened and I was like, oh my goodness, this is good. And then I just kind of listened. I think I'm trying to think when he dropped. I think I heard a few snippets of some songs, but when I really, really took the time to listen to it, like a second listen, where I had time to really put the headphones on, turn it up loud, and listen, it's one of the best albums I've ever heard. And I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. That's exactly how I felt. I was just amazed and I couldn't stop listening to it. I didn't do anything all day but listen to it and watch the videos, listen to it, watch the videos. Um, I went to bed listening to Iceman. It was like I was hooked. And something like my mood just lifted. It's like I wanted to go to Drake and shake his hand and thank him for providing me with this project because it was just like exactly what I needed in my life. I mean, the project is perfect. So let me start off by saying I think we've all felt, like probably betrayed by someone that we care about in life. We probably all felt, just hurt or just felt like, oh, I just want to get some revenge on this person or that situation or whatever. So that aspect of it, of course, is relatable. So you're listening and you're like, yeah, I can relate to that. But put that aside and get to the point where the production, oh my God. Remember how we used to, well, I don't know if you did, but when I was younger, there were a lot of songs that were inappropriate. and I had no idea what they were saying, but I liked the beat. I remember probably up until my early 20s, I would always say, "Oh, I just like the beat," and that was the honest to God truth. For most music, I was so into the beat. I like the beat, the beat, the beat. Um, and then of course, you started getting into the melody as you get older and started understanding more. But and that's not to say with every song I was that way, but I mean with the more like raunchy songs, a lot of times it was the beat. So, not saying Drake has raunchy songs, but I'm just saying overall, like when I was younger and I would listen to songs that were like raunchy, I loved the beat. That's what I really like, the beat, the production, all that. So with this project, the production was perfect. Like, man, just when I'm listening to Drake and then you hear like the singing in the background, the undertones, I don't even know the word to even describe the music that I'm listening to here. It's just overwhelming. And the way Drake switched his flows, the way his voice like was deeper, like super deep in some of the songs, and I just felt like, wait, is that someone else? I mean, it's just crazy to me how, man, guys, I'm blown away. I'm blown away. I really am. So, okay, so let's get to. I can't even. You know what's crazy? I can't even really say what's my favorite song because every day I'll listen to another one and I'm like, and then that one will be on repeat. Right now, okay, so at first, Shebang had me in a freaking chokehold. It's just man, everything about it is so summer. It's so uplifting. It's like, let me go work out. Let me go do something fun. Let me have a drink. It's just, I love it. I love Shebang. I just think it's the perfect song. And then I listened to, I listened to the whole album, of course, multiple times. But then there's certain songs that stick out, like National Treasure. Oh my God. I'm just like, what? And then you have like Whisper My Name, where he's just rapping his ass off. Well, he's rapping his ass off on the whole thing. But I mean, there's just certain songs where he's just, man. And then it's like, I hear Burning Bridges and you hear the singing in the beginning and it just turns out to be something totally different from what the way the song starts. My gosh. It's just, oh my God, it's so good. I mean, I could just go on. All the songs are so good. Like Whisper My Name is just, I think, it's just sexy. Just him saying Whisper My Name is just, my mind goes a certain place. I love it. And then it's like, when you are listening to music, I mean, for me, I mean, I don't know how music goes for you or what your musical tastes are, but I have not heard a project where I could just listen to it straight through. It's always mid, skip. And I mean, that was so perfect of a line because it's so true. Most of the albums that are out, you'll get one or two good songs and that's it. That's how I see it. If you even get that. So, depending on your musical taste. So, for me, anytime I do try to listen to music, I don't even bother. I go to anything current. I just go to old school, like the 2000s, and try to listen to that, or the 90s, or even the 80s. Anything, I just go back and listen to old stuff and try to get through that as much as I can. But I feel like Drake has brought my love of music back, and it's so amazing to have this feeling because music is so healing. It's such a way to when the music hits your soul, it really can heal you. Like you have no idea how much music has changed my life throughout the years. So I'm just grateful to have this project. I can't even rate. I can't even rate my favorites. I really can't. I just can't, guys. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I do really love Shebang. I do. I just like Shebang like for the summer, but I like every single song. Every single song I can just go through and say, wow, I like Make Them Know. I like the ending. I like the beginning with Make Them Cry. I like Dust. Man, I like them all. Now, the two favorites, or the two that were like up high, like most the ones that people were talking about the most, I think was Janice "Shut the Fuck Up," and that one, of course, I like that song. I like it a lot. I really do. I think it's an amazing song. And they were saying something about um it I can't even remember, but I saw some people like saying it had something to do with or was inspired by that song "I Will Follow." I think that's how it goes. I love that song. I saw the movie Blue. I can't even think of the name of the movie now, but it's like a French film. I think is it Blue is the Warmest Color? Something like that. It's amazing. It's an amazing film. But that's where I first heard that song. And funny, that movie, it's just really amazing. It is Blue is the Warmest Color, and it has that song "I Will Follow." I had no idea that that song Janice had anything to do with that, but that's what people are saying. Not sure if that's true, but yeah. Anyway, the other song, "Ran to Atlanta," great song. I mean, it's just, man, I have no skips. Really, I like them all. Bees on the Table. I like how National Treasure. I really like the National Treasure part in the video when he's dancing. Oh my God, that part, it just, oh my God, it's just too much. Too much, too much. I love it. And I also like how it goes into Bees on the Table. Uh, Little Birdie is really funny to me. I just think it's funny. It's kind of a funny, it's so Drake. And Too Hard for the Radio, love it. Love it. I live in California, of course, so um, but even though I live in California, I'm not a person who only likes the California sound, of course, but I do like that song and it does remind me of that California sound. Uh, it's just, man, Drake did his thing, guys. I can just go on and on. I was intending to make a very short video, but this album makes me so happy. I just can't stop talking about it. I love it. I love it so, so, so much. When I get off the video, I'm going to go listen again. I just cannot stop listening to it. And it's crazy. Like, I was walking the other day through my neighborhood and I had like this smile on my face. And I think like I was attracting so many people because of the positive energy I was probably exuding uh, as I walked down the street. Because so many people were like smiling, hi, 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 like more than normal. And I feel like it's because I probably was sending out all these positive vibes because I was listening to Iceman. And it was just it's just amazing. It's just an amazing project. I can't even, man, my words can't even like fully express what it did to me listening to this. So I am so happy about this project. In closing, I want to say that I listen also to Habiti, and I think that's the correct pronunciation, and loved it also. That is an album that you listen to when you want to be romantic. I feel it makes me feel like, yeah, I want to be with somebody like on a romantic level. It's such an R&B, such a great R&B album. I love it. I think he killed it on both. I mean, I haven't had a chance. Well, I did listen to Maid of Honor. That one hasn't grown on me as much. I need to give it another listen. I did a really quick listen through on that one. I haven't really had the chance to really, really, really listen um, to that one like more than once. But because it's so hard to stop listening to Iceman, I'm gonna be honest. I can't stop listening to Iceman. I do try I fit in Habiti when I can, but I have listened to Habiti a couple of times and I love it. I just think, oh, that R&B vibe is everything. It just makes me feel all tingly. Yes, I love it. I think he did an amazing job on that as well to give you that R&B that we've been missing, that we love so much. So all in all, I give Drake a 10 out of 10. I just think he saved the summer. He saved music. I just think, wow, what a man, what a man, what a man. And with that said, guys, I am going to close out this video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Peace.